Hi guys, my name is Mika and I may or may not have a slight problem when it comes to buying books. Just a slight one. Listen, nothing, and I mean nothing, can compare to the serotonin rush I get when I hit place order on my Barnes & Noble cart. Are you kidding? But the other day I was doing some self-reflecting and I was chilling in my bed watching Criminal Minds on Netflix, and I suddenly thought to myself, holy shit, I have so many books. So today we are getting rid of some. But before we do that, I want to say thank you so much to today's sponsor, which is Louisa. So I have worked with Louisa on my channel before, and if you didn't already know, Louisa is a sustainable but affordable luxury jewelry brand. One of the best things that I personally love about Louisa is that they have managed to offset their carbon emissions by 100% this year, which is incredible. Not only that, but they are a luxury jewelry brand with extremely fair prices starting at $39. They don't mark up their prices like many other jewelry brands tend to do, and literally all of their pieces are so stunning. Every single time I'm wearing their jewelry, which I tend to actually wear their jewelry a lot in my videos, I'm sure you've noticed, but whenever I wear them, people always stop me, like at least one or two people stop me, and they're like, where did you get that from? It's so nice. And I'm like, girl, I got it from Louisa. Honestly, besides books and skincare, jewelry is something that I love splurging on, and it's just amazing because with Louisa, their prices are so affordable that I can manage to splurge on my family and my friends and myself. I feel like jewelry honestly completes a look, whether it's a simple outfit, a simple makeup look. If you have the right jewelry pieces, everything will just come together so well. But right now, Louisa is having a limited Black Friday sale, and they gave me a link for all of my subscribers to use, and if you use the link that is in my description and pinned in the comments below, you will get a discount automatically just by clicking that link. They were also kind enough to send me over some pieces which I am obsessed with. You'll see a common theme. It was totally not intentional at all. I don't know why I decided to go with this theme, but I guess this is what was speaking to my soul when I was looking on their website. The first piece I picked out was these beautiful earrings. They say love on them, and they basically like follow the shape of your ear. They're stunning, they're beautiful, I love them so much. I'm definitely excited to wear these and figure out what outfits I can pair them with, which honestly they're so simple. I can probably pair them with almost anything. And then the next thing they sent me was this gold link bracelet, and it's just very simple and elegant. I honestly love it. And then at the end of the chain it has a little heart as well, which again, totally unintentional. I don't know why I chose love earrings and then a heart bracelet. And then the last thing they sent me was this beautiful heart and lock key necklace. It's so dainty and so pretty. This could definitely be an everyday piece that I wear. I love it so much. I think it goes with everything, and I can't wait to like pair it with all my outfits. All of the jewelry also came in these little pouches, which are just so nice, and it has the name of the collection on the pouch, so you could definitely reuse these. I love them so much. Whenever I'm traveling, I will put my jewelry in these and take them with me. But again, thank you so much to Louisa for sponsoring this video. If you are interested in trying them out, make sure you use my link down below in the description and in my pinned comment in order to get a discount for their Black Friday sale. Hopefully y'all can find some nice jewelry pieces for yourself and for some loved family members if you are planning on holiday shopping anytime soon. Okay, so let's get into this book unhaul. So I recently got 2 new IKEA shelves, and a lot of people have been asking me, they're like, Mika, when are you getting new shelves? Like, your books are getting out of hand at this point. And trust me, I know, but I did get 2 new shelves. I just haven't set them up yet. I am planning on reorganizing all of my books, obviously, once I set my bookshelves up. But one of my biggest worries is that I'm not going to have space for all of the books that I now own. I definitely have trouble letting things go, and as a book collector, the last thing I want to do is get rid of the books I'm collecting. Honestly, it could just be codependency on fictional worlds and fictional characters. But that's a problem for another day. And if I want my bookshelves to be something that I look at and I'm extremely happy when I see them, I think it's time for me to get rid of some. I did manage to get some footage of me picking out the books on my shelves that I didn't really vibe with anymore, that I didn't really care about. And some of them are also books that I probably just have 2 copies of and want to get rid of another one because there's literally no reason for me to have 2 copies of that specific book. And I did ask myself 3 questions when I was going through my bookshelves. So these were the questions. Do I plan on reading this book within the next 2 years? If I don't see myself reading the book in the near foreseeable future, maybe it's time for me to get rid of them. The next question is, did I enjoy the book if I've read it? Now, this was important to me because I just hold on to everything. Like, once I own it, I'm like, even though I didn't really love this book, I should still have it for when I want to talk about the fact that I didn't like it. It's stupid. I don't know why I do it, but... And then the last question that I asked myself is, does the plot or premise of the book still hold an interest to me? You'd be surprised if you went through your bookshelves and you read the plot of some of the books that you own and you'd be like, I do not care. Like, literally, this plot just sounds so boring. I don't care about it. I have all the books here. I'm going to show you guys me going through my shelves and picking them out. Also, I know I'm talking a lot, but I did want to mention how I have a Depop shop and I will be putting all these books that I'm planning on getting rid of in my Depop shop up for sale, because I know a few people asked me in my bookshelf tour if I am selling any of the books that I don't want, and so yes, I have my Depop shop down below and you can check that out if any of these books that I'm unhauling you want. Okay, the first books I am unhauling are paperback editions of the Mortal Instruments. Now, I only have the first 3, but I actually managed to find some of the special editions of these in hardcover. I'm honestly still debating on if I want to get rid of these or not, but I think I am, because if I want to have like all of the paperbacks, I might as well just buy the box set, so there's no need for me to have like the individual books. The ones that I have are City of Bones, City of Ashes, and City of Lost Souls. So yeah, I think these might be the first bad boys that I am getting rid of. They will be missed. I also have nothing against this series. I literally love Cassandra Clare's books so much. I own so many of them. I literally won't have space for these on my shelf. The next book I am planning on getting rid of is The Naked Eye by Roy Johansson. I don't know what this is about. I don't know at all what this is about, and that's really sad. It's been on my shelf ever since I've put up my bookshelves, and I think I got this when I went to like Winn-Dixie or something. If you don't know what Winn-Dixie is, it's like a grocery store chain here in the South. I don't know why I said the South, as if I don't live in like... I believe this is a thriller. It just doesn't sound interesting to me. Like, I read the plot and I was like, I don't care. I just don't care. I have the book backwards. but I don't care. I'm probably going to donate this one. It seems like the right thing to do. I got it for a really cheap price. The next book I am unhauling is Where She Went by Gil Foreman. Now, this is one of those books that I just own 2 copies of. I actually had If I Stay and Where She Went, but for some reason I ended up with 2 copies of Where She Went, and my copy of If I Stay disappeared. She's gone. We have no idea where she is. I've literally looked everywhere and can't find the book. I love this series or duology, but not that much. I'll probably just like find the paperback of If I Stay somewhere. So the next one I'm getting rid of is the special collector's edition of Opposition from the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout. Now, y'all know I love this series. I love JLA so much. They have new covers, and I think the new covers are so pretty, so I would rather buy those, and it just wouldn't make any sense for me to have the special collector's edition because I don't even really like this cover that much. Yeah, I would just rather the new covers, and I know that there are people who really love this series as much as I do and who would kill for this copy, so I think I will sell it for whoever wants this edition of the book. And then the next one that I am getting rid of is We Were Liars, but this is the deluxe edition. Now, I have read this and I just didn't like it that much. I think I would have probably liked it more if I read it when it came out. And I also have 2 editions of this book. The regular edition, where is it? The regular edition is like right there on my shelves. I don't know if you can see it because it's hidden behind this candle, but it's on my shelves, and the deluxe edition doesn't really have like a place to go on my shelf. I don't love the spine, and someone on my bookshelf tour actually asked me if I was selling this, so I have to go back to that comment and reach out to them to let them know that I am and that they can get it. This could definitely go to someone who really enjoys this series. It's a standalone, who really enjoys this standalone. If you've read this book, let me know your thoughts. I liked it, but it was just subpar to me. I don't know. Okay, the next book I'm getting rid of is Frostfire, and this is by Amanda Hocking. Is that her name? Yeah. This is by Amanda Hocking. And my friend really wanted me to read this, and I never got to it, and I don't think I ever will, to be honest. It just doesn't sound that interesting to me, and I know a lot of people really love this series, but I just don't think I'm ever gonna read it. I feel like it came out such a long time ago, and I have so many books I need to read that are way above this, so it's sad. I feel like I would have liked it if I read it a few years ago as well, but shit happens, you know. I'm also planning on getting rid of The List, and this is by Siobhan Vivian. I remember I got this a really long time ago. I feel like I was really young when I got this. This was about like this list, I guess, that surfaced up at this school, and it listed a bunch of girls from like prettiest to ugliest. I don't know, but that just doesn't interest me. I don't know if this aged well. I don't know if this is something that people liked. I'm sure someone will like it. It's just not me. The next book I am unhauling is From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I know, gas. No, I'm not never going to read this book. I definitely am going to read it. It's just I already own the 2 hardcovers of the first 2 books, and this is the paperback. It's never been read. Haven't even started the series yet, but I don't need the paperback. Plus this was so expensive on Amazon, so yeah, I'm gonna sell this one. If I keep it, I'm gonna have to buy the paperbacks and the rest of the series, and I don't want to do that. That's so extra. And I mean, I'm extra, but that's too extra for me. Also, can we talk about how thick this book is? Like, then I'm also planning on unhauling Red Queen by Victoria Aveyard, and I'm also unhauling this because I have the hardcover and I don't need the paperback, and I'm sure there are people who do. So I actually really love this series. I know a lot of people don't like it, but the paperback is just taking up a lot of space on my shelves, and this is going to have to go. Then we are unhauling The Friend Zone by Abby Jimenez, and this is one of those books that I'm actually not sure if I want to unhaul yet because I really didn't like this book, like, at all. It had that like miscommunication trope. If done well, the miscommunication trope can make sense. It works, but sometimes, most of the time, it's done in a way that's just so frustrating because it's like if you had one conversation, like if you just had one simple conversation and sat down and talked, the plot of this book just wouldn't even matter. You know what I mean? Like you could have come up with a whole different plot. You could have focused on something completely different. I kind of want to keep it because the cover is really pretty, but yeah, it doesn't bring me any joy whatsoever. The next book technically isn't an unhaul because I'm sending it to a friend, but that is Sadie, and this is by Courtney Summers. So my good boyfriend Jake actually has been saying that he's wanted to read this for a hot minute now, and he was sending me books and I was sending him this book, and I never got to it, but I definitely have to mail this to him because I have 2 copies. My other copy is right there. This one was sent to me by Wednesday Books, and the other copy that I have was actually gifted to me by my best friend, and she wrote this like really cute note inside of it, and it's really sentimental, and it just wouldn't be fair to have like 2 copies of a book that everyone loves and that a bunch of people want to read. I'm definitely going to be sending this to Jake soon. Have no idea when that's going to happen because I absolutely hate the post office, but I'm sending it to you, I promise, sometime soon. The next 2 books are probably gonna get me yelled at, and that is Hunted and Untamed by PC Cast and Kristen Cast. And this is from the House of the Night series, House of Night. I don't know what this series is called. I never got into these when I was younger. I know a lot of people really enjoyed these books. Also, I know that there are so many books in this series, and thinking about having to get them all just stresses me out, and I don't think I'm gonna be able to read it anytime soon. So this is just sadly gonna have to leave my shelves for now, and who knows, like maybe in the future I could probably go to Goodwill and find some more copies of these. I feel like I always see these at Goodwill. I don't even know if I have the first book. I don't know anything about this series. Then I am planning on unhauling Crave by Tracy Wolf. I'm not unhauling this again because I don't want to read it. I'm only unhauling this because I also have 2 copies of this. One was sent to me by the publisher and the other was sent to me by a friend. So I will be unhauling this because I know there are plenty of people who want to read this book so bad, and I really don't need 2 copies of this considering I haven't even like read the series. I don't know if it's gonna be my favorite. I don't know if I'm gonna like it or not, so it just wouldn't make any sense. I would definitely rather this have a loving home and a loving bookshelf to be placed on. My camera died and I took a hot chocolate break because it's cold as heck in my house, if you can't tell, because I'm wearing a sweatshirt. But I did have one last book to unhaul for you guys, and that is The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassandra Clare. I'm getting rid of this because it is a paperback, and I honestly have all of her books in hardcover, so I'm planning on getting this in hardcover as well. I feel like I keep saying this, but I don't see why I need 2 copies. Like if one is a hardcover and one is a paperback, I really don't need 2 copies. Honestly, I was hoping to get rid of a lot more books, I think, and I am planning on filming my bookshelf reorganization video soon, like within the next few weeks. So I'm sure when I'm going through all the books that I have on my shelves currently and the books that I've recently gotten, I will probably find some more and I will keep you guys updated. Most of the books that I've unhauled in this video probably are going to be up on my Depop shop. If not, I will most likely be donating them to Goodwill or to a local thrift store. Don't forget to check out Ana Luisa's Black Friday sale using the link down below in my description and pinned comment. I also have a code Mika10 and you can use that to get 10% off of your purchase. Thank you all so much for watching. If you watched to this point in the video, comment down below a blue heart. All of my social media and everywhere you can find me is linked down below, so make sure to check that out, and I will see you all in my next video.
East and the west, I'm racking up on my bread, power on me, I'm feeling just like a Tesla. Too much tree, the smoke is making my chest hurt. Girl on me, I'm thinking I should've rest her. Hey, I'm thinking I should've rest all night long. She putting me to the test, got a lot on, I'm trying to take out the rest.